Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Now, I do not have a full size of this. I actually just went for the sample size because I didn't know if the formula or the shade would work for me, but I will insert a picture of the full size. So I got the shade 100, which is the lightest shade. This is what the sample size looks like. And if you open it up, it looks quite runny and watery. So the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation comes in 40 shades. Mine is the lightest. It is described as a very neutral undertone for very fair skin. It's $42 for 1.08 fluid ounces. It is described as having a medium coverage, matte finish for all skin types. We'll see. I hate it when they say for all skin types because you never really know. It says it's a soft matte longwear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage and a boundary breaking range of shades, paraben free, phthalate free, cruelty free, and vegan, water and silicone based, and it does contain fragrance, I noticed. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, this might bother you. I'm hoping it doesn't bother me. Let's open this up and smell it. It does smell a little bit. It doesn't smell bad. It just kind of smells almost a little bit fruity, I want to say. So, hang on a second. I forgot my brush. Okay. So on one side of my face, let's say this side of my face, I'm going to be doing the application with a sponge. Again, I don't have a big sponge. If I keep doing foundation reviews, I'm going to have to get a bigger sponge. This is the only sponge I have right now. And on this side of my face, I'm going to use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So let's see here. It's leaking. The girl at Sephora gave me quite a big sample, so thank you. Thank you for that. I have no clue how much I should put on, but I've heard that this dries down quickly, so might want to work in small areas. Let's start with that and see. Yeah, definitely has a scent to it. I wouldn't say this is neutral. This looks more peachy yellow to me, so maybe a bit on the warm side. And for those of you who don't know, I have normal skin at the moment with a few dry patches. I don't have a ton to cover. Just like a few spots and an old scar on my cheek. Ooh, it's very runny. I know it said to shake well, but I don't have the actual bottle, so it's kind of hard to shake something I don't have. I'm a little worried about this shade. As I'm putting this on, I can see it's quite yellow. Like more yellow than the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation I tested. And I'm not entirely happy about how this is looking on the old nose. It's looking a little funky. I would say I have neutral to cool undertones. That's how one half of my face is looking at the moment with a small layer. And I think you can probably tell which side the foundation, which side of my face has foundation on it simply because of the color. And if this oxidizes, as people are saying it does, this might get even more yellow on me. Ooh. Oh boy. I feel like I look a little bit jaundiced on that side of my face. Oh boy. I feel like I missed a little spot over here. Yep, that is very yellow. Okay. So now I'm going to do the other half of my face with the brush. I will blend it down the neck eventually, don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, I will say that if you're like me and you don't really like a lot of fragrance, this might bother you. It's bothering me a little bit. I'm assuming that that smell will go away though, once it's been on for a little bit. Oh God, my nose. Oh man. And my upper lip, this is just making things look weird. It's like you don't think your skin is that dry, but it's just, it looks strange. Okay. So I have one layer of this all over my face right now. Look at this part on my forehead here, and my nose, and my upper lip. Especially this part here. What is that? What is that? Like, I don't know what that is. That doesn't even so much look like dryness so much as the product maybe already separated? I don't know what that is. Oh boy, this does not look good. And let's do the old double chin face. That's super flattering. I look pretty yellow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I dare put on a second layer of this? What do we think? Do I do it? Okay. Only on some areas. How about, like, here? Do I do it with the sponge or the brush? What do we think? What do we think? Oh my god. Oh, it's covering more, but, oh wow, that's so yellow. Now I have one patch of my face that looks more yellow than all the rest. Oh boy, that was a mistake. And it's really emphasizing my fine lines when I smile. Oh god. What have I done? Now I gotta do the rest of my face to make it look as yellow as that patch. The damage is done. Oh god. Now I know what they mean by cake face. You also have to keep in mind I am not used to seeing my face with this much product on it, so I'm like, where is my face? But my scar is really well covered. I will give it that. But dear God. I'm a sad panda right now. Okay, well, that's 2 layers of the Fenty Beauty foundation on my face. Is it transferring at the moment? Very, very slightly. I'll give it a minute and see if it dries down completely. I might set it a little bit in certain areas. If I do set it, it will be with this E.l.f. HD powder. Otherwise, I'm just going to check in about 8 hours or so and see if this looks any better or a lot worse. I will see you then. So I'm back, like, 8 hours later, give or take. It doesn't look any better. Let me get close. You can see here. The whole weirdness on my lip is still there, around my nose. I still look really, really cakey. I look cakey everywhere. On the forehead looks pretty bad. Here looks pretty bad. I have like a clear line of demarcation where my skin tone is here and where the foundation is here because it's not matching me. Maybe it looks a little better on camera. I can't quite tell yet. I walked in and I asked my mom, how does this look? Because it looks pretty bad to me. And she was like, well, if you're going for the Donald Trump vibe, which I'm not, yeah, I don't think it's quite as yellow on camera as what it is in person, but it's pretty bad. And I'll actually go ahead and insert the swatches that I did. I took a picture of my Kat Von D concealer, followed by the NYX foundation drops I did a review on, and then this foundation. So the Kat Von D matches my skin perfectly. The NYX is so watery that it can match as long as I don't build it up too much, but it's yellow. And then this looked peachy / orange. So there's a clear color difference between the three. I don't think I can't wear this. And it's not just that it looks weird. The fragrance bothered me throughout the day, and I thought that that would go away, but it didn't. I can still smell it. So if you're like me and fragrance really, really bothers you, you're not going to like this. In fact, my skin felt a little uncomfortable periodically throughout the day. And so that's a problem. I'm hoping that my skin is okay. As in it won't react. I mean, under the foundation right now, it looks fine, but once this is off my face, I'm hoping I don't see any like little rashy bumps or anything. So, I mean, obviously, I applaud Rihanna for bringing out this many shades on her first release, but I feel like she needs to work on her undertones because this is not neutral. And the next shade up, 110, is supposed to be pink, and when I swatched that in the store, it looked the exact same as this. That's a problem. The next shade up, 120, was way too dark and very yellow. And this just seems to be a problem throughout a lot of videos I've watched. No matter what skin tone you are, it seems to be yellow / orange. So it's a little bit of an undertone problem here. So this gets a pass from me. I'm not even sure I'm going to... I think I'm just going to check this sample out unless people want me to swatch for them. I can keep doing swatches with this, but I'm not going to put it on my face. So, is it light enough? Mostly it's an undertone issue, but light enough? So anyway, that wraps up this video, and I'll see you in the next one.